Man, tell me what you think of boxing in 2013, the best memories. What stood out to you?
2013 was the thing that stuck out the most to me, and it's not a positive thing, that the robberies that happened in boxing. I think in 2014 they gotta clean that up, because even at the end of a lot of fights, there was a lot of people on the edge of their seat wondering if a certain person was gonna get the nod, or even with the Floyd thing, the situation where he cleanly won every single round, and they still had it a majority decision. So I think that's one of the things that stuck out in my mind is 2013, but also the big fights such as Timothy Bradley and a lot of fights. A lot of people came in and showed that they're going to be a force to reckon with. Gennady Golovkin, a lot.
Okay. Now, 2014, what fighters are you looking at? What matchups? Who are you really interested to see next year?
Me. I'm trying to get 8 to 10 fights in next year.
Okay.
Guaranteed. But besides that, my favorite boxer, Andre Ward. I'm looking to see Andre Ward fight Gennady Golovkin, or fight
Let's talk about that matchup. How do you break that down? Golovkin moving up a weight. Ward's probably fought the better competition.
Right.
But Golovkin, he's a legit champion. What do you think?
I think Gennady's a hell of a puncher. Whatever he punches, he damn near kills. But I think that he does make mistakes. He does show that he can be hit. And one thing that Ward is Ward's one of those people that if you make that mistake, he's going to expose that mistake on you. He's going to show you that, when you're in there with a fighter that's really good, a fighter that's great, that he's going to show you that when you make a mistake, you're going to get hit and you're going to pay those prices. And that'll be the first time I think that you see either Gennady Golovkin stop or beat handedly, beat really, really bad.
You've always been, when it came to Adrien Broner, you've always been one to state your mind. How do you think he's going to come back this year?
It depends. It really depends. Some people, he can bounce back, turn around, and become a champion again, be smarter. I think that there was no question that night that he was the better athlete and the better boxer than Maidana. But Maidana had the more heart, the more will, and he was a better fighter that night. And he was tougher than a motherfucker. If Adrien Broner wants to win that fight, because that's what he said he wants as a rematch, he's gonna have to fight him similar to how Diego Corrales and Floyd Mayweather, how Floyd Mayweather moved around a lot, and touched him, and then in the later rounds started picking him apart. Because if he goes in there with the same game plan, stay flat-footed, then he's gonna lose. There's certain people that you can put him in there with that that he can show that he'll beat. He'll beat a Zab Judah, he'll beat a Andre Berto. But then if you put him in there with people like Victor Ortiz, he'll lose. You put him in there with Robert Guerrero, he'll lose. You have to match him correctly if he's going to stay at 47. If he goes down to 40, they're punching a hell of a lot harder. So they're punching a hell of a lot harder too. So I think that you just got to match him right. I think he'll beat a Devin Alexander as well.
Okay. You always vocal about how this is the best gym out there. What are you expecting from this gym? Floyd's going to have a few camps, it looks like. What are you expecting from this gym to work?
I think that in this gym, I expect everybody to come out with an undefeated year. Yeah. Everybody in here works hard. Everybody pulls for each other. Everybody wants to be the best. It's a pecking order in this gym to be the best, to succeed, and to want to be. No one wants to be. There's some people that want to be Floyd. I don't want to be Floyd. I want to be the best Zach Cooper. And I think a lot of other people in here, sit here and they think the same thing. Because if you look at Floyd, or if you look at Jordan, or if you look at a lot of other greats that were put here to do certain things, or who are the best at their sports, you never hear them say, I wanted to be this person, or I wanted to be that person. They say they wanted to be the first in, and that's the same thing I want. As far as this gym too, everybody's gonna have a great year. I think Jay Leon's gonna put his stock in there to be a champion. I think Badu's gonna be champion early in the year. I think Linnell's gonna bounce back very strong. I think Ron Gavril is going to have a really breakout year, and so is Andrew Tabiti.
Now I'm back in the game, just trying to display my name. I'm opening my delivery, so deliver my pain. And I show what I know through paper and pencil, cause I don't rap about